Nikki Glaser pay for hosting Golden Globes revealed. 2026 return almost certain with cash bump notwithstanding a global calamity. Nikki Glaser will be back to host the Golden Globes next year, and the often-body comedian will be pulling in some bigger bucks. The roast queen was paid a bit more than $400,000 for her inaugural Globes hosting stint on last night's 82nd annual Golden Globes. I've learned that fee will rise significantly. A well-placed source says if and when Glaser comes back to host the 83rd annual Golden Globes for the third year in the 5-year deal the Globes has with CBS. The UT-repped F-Boy Island frontlady inked a 3-year deal last year to host the revamped Globes. In the aftermath of her generally well-received and circumspect tour of duty on the more than 3-hour Glenn Weiss and Ricky Kirshner-produced show, support for bringing Glaser back was already being expressed late Sunday with the option looking soon to be exercised. Glaser herself hinted at both her pay raise and return for the 2026 Globes in an interview with Howard Stern earlier Monday. There was a past host who said how much he got paid in his monologue and I got less than that, but that's okay, Glaser told the former shock jock. I'll get more next year. She went on say, I feel well paid for what I do. I'm all right. Stating that she would have done the Globes for the first time for free, Glaser told Stern about why she took the gig, why she would again and why the Globes should get her to do it again. As you can see here, while Glaser named no names, it isn't hard to figure out who that past host she referred to is. Jared Carmichael stated at the 2023 Golden Globes that he was being paid $500,000 to host the then scandal-plagued HFP-organized ceremony. I'm here because I'm black, Carmichael announced. With brutal honesty after various other would-be hosts declined the gig. The return of the Globes to its once long-term home of NBC after 2 years off the air amidst various controversies like the absence of black members of the long-ridiculed HFPA, was an attempt to repair decades of damage for the otherwise often fun-filled and boozy Globes. A few months later, in June 2023, Dick Clark Productions, which is owned by Penske Media, Deadline's parent company, and Eldridge acquired all the Globes assets, rights and properties from the Hollywood Foreign Press Association and turned the event into a for-profit venture. This year, part of what Glaser got paid, so to speak, was also not in the form of a check, but a definite glam up that far exceeded what Carmichael pocketed when you add it all up. More was invested this year in Nikki Glaser and her team than any previous host at the Golden Globes. An individual close to the show told Deadline.